Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today on In the Kitchen with Sandy we are making a homemade rice-a-roni. That's what I'm going to call it, a homemade rice-a-roni. So simple and easy, and I was looking for some good ideas to help you guys get through this lockdown. Things that you can make that is going to require just a few ingredients, things you probably already have at home that you've already stocked up on, and it's going to feed your family for a couple days if need be, if it lasts that long. I try to do this stuff, I try to cook stuff that lasts for a couple days, and it's like, it ain't happening. Alright, let me tell you. Usually, if y'all have been following me for a while, you know my bangs are always nice and crispy and look so good, but it is like, I don't know, it's like 70-some degrees here today in Ohio, and it's so humid. So my bangs, I've already tried to straighten them, and it's like they really look jacked up, so I don't want to hear none of y'all saying anything about what my hair looks like today. It's not about my hair, it's about what we're getting ready to throw together. Well, we're getting ready to throw together. I'm only halfway through my second cup of coffee. So I'm allowed to be a little, you know, weird. Let's get started. Alright, on the back of the stove there, I have got my dogs some chicken on. You know I like to cook chicken for my dogs. But what we're going to do is get you a nice little pot here and bring that up to temperature, or you know what I mean. Turn the top of the stove on. I'm going to show you guys something. Look, this is for all of New York. If you guys remember, I went there last year, and it was exactly this time last year that I was in New York. I am here to represent you guys. Alright, I got my pot on about medium here. We're going to turn it up a little bit, and we are going to throw in, and you guys might hear my dogs. My husband's out in the garage cleaning the garage out because he's bored to death. He's been off work for a couple weeks now, and he's just like cleaning everything out, which is perfectly fine with me. But anyway, back to cooking here. We're going to add about 3 tablespoons of butter in the pan here, in our little pot, It's getting warm already, and we're going to add a little bit of olive oil because we are going to do this. I don't know if you guys have had the boxed macaroni, or not macaroni, the boxed rice-a-roni. But you know how it has the little pieces, actually it's vermicelli spaghetti in there. This is just thin spaghetti. What I done is I just, you know, broke it up. And for those who wants exact measurement, I don't know. This is probably about, I don't know, 35 pieces of spaghetti that I just broke up. And look, there are different sizes. You know, you cannot get that stuff the exact size of each other. So I've got my pot going on here, and this is heating up very quickly. We're going to turn it down a little bit. And what else we are using, I better hurry, is I've got some chicken broth. This is fat-free. It doesn't have to be fat-free. This is 4 cups of that. And I've got small to medium onion here diced up. I've got 2 cloves of garlic there. And we're going to use 3 cups of instant rice. And then I'm just going to throw some seasonings in there as well. Oh, we're also going to use some chicken bouillon cubes, because y'all know that I'm all about the flavor. All about the flavor. And this is that pot that gets the handles get hot on, so you probably get to watch me burn myself a couple times today. So this is nice and hot already, so we are going to go ahead and we're going to toss in our pasta, our spaghetti. You might have to add a little bit more butter. We'll see. And you're just going to kind of toast these, if you will. Just, you know, just like you did the box. But this is the real deal, friends. I'll try to get you in there a little bit closer if I can. And I got to get me a rag or a towel or something to do this. And we're just going to toast these until they are nice and brown. Go ahead and throw your rice in there. And it don't have to be really wet. Ooh, Lord, I'm going to be making a bunch of this, ain't I? It don't have to be really wet with the butter or the olive oil to toast up nicely. You want to keep this on about medium high because you really do just want to toast it. It's going to get nice and brown. Just keep tossing it together like that. Look at that. That looks just like Roni. Until you get a nice toasty light brown color to it. I'm going to toss in my onions and my garlic, and the bowl, obviously. And we're just going to toast this all together so those flavors can just all throughout that. Look at that. What a mess. I'm making a mess. And this is going to start smelling amazing. This is toasting up nicely. Look how pretty and golden it is becoming. You have to make sure that you are constantly stirring it there. Now, what I'm going to do is add some more seasonings to this. I'm going to go ahead and toss my bouillon cubes right into there. I'm going to use 2, if I can get them open. You hear that vacuum cleaner out in the garage? My husband's out in the garage vacuuming. Don't ask. Alright, I'm going to toss 2 of them in there. And I'm going to add a little bit of minced onion, even though we added the chopped onion, because you guys know I'm all about using these. Don't be afraid to season it well. And then we're going to use a little bit of garlic powder as well. Oh, this is going to be so good. Well, I guess I better get some more garlic powder. That's my version of a little bit. Just toss it. Get all those flavors together. Now, like I said, I've got 4 cups of chicken stock here. Let's put some pepper in there. I'm not going to put any salt in it because the chicken stock is salty enough. Well, I think it is. You know, I might have to add some. But go ahead and add your chicken stock in there. It's going to be loud. Careful. Careful, friends. That steam is hot. Look at that. I tell you what. I've made a bigger mess making this stuff than anything I've ever made. I keep throwing rice outside of the pot. I'm going to go ahead and stir that there. Look at that. And I'm telling you, my house already smells delicious. Smells absolutely amazing. Just mix that all together. And then I'm also going to throw in, this is petite diced tomatoes. What I done is I just drained them because I don't want all that tomato juice in there, and I'm going to add those in there. And just give it a stir. Oh, so good, so good. It smells so good. And I'm going to add a little bit of soul food seasoning. If you don't have this, you can use a little bit of Cajun. I love this stuff. It is so delicious. A quick stir. It's going to add an extra, just an extra goodness to it. Now, once it starts to boil, we're going to put the lid on it. Just like so. And we're going to let it simmer for about 10 minutes. And it's going to be absolutely perfect. Alright guys, let's take a look-see in here. This cooked for about 10 minutes. Make sure you stir it frequently. Look how delicious that looks. And it's nice and chickeny. Now, what I'm going to do is add just a little parsley for color. I don't have any fresh, so I'm just using my dried parsley. It doesn't matter. And the pasta cooked up nicely. I would recommend using a, you know, the thinner pasta. I don't quite think I would use vermicelli, but I'm gonna give this a try. It's gonna be hot. Gotta blow, blow, blow. That is super delicious. Alright guys, I'm gonna get me a big bowl of this. I hope you like this video. I hope you give it a thumbs up. I hope you like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. You know I love you guys so very much. You know it. You already know it. I don't have to tell you again. I appreciate you watching. And I'll see you on the next episode of In the Kitchen with Sandy. Take care.